Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Chris ZT, and in today's video I am bringing you guys quite possibly my final build on current gen. I don't know if this is going to be my final build, but one of my final builds on current gen for the year. I was thinking, what can I do to make the all-around best build in this game for, ISOing, even using screens, 1v1 court, everything. And honestly, after looking at videos and looking at what people use, this build right here is going to be, in my personal opinion, the most game-breaking build of NBA 2K22. Now, in this video, I will be showing you guys two versions of this build, and you guys could build it however you guys want with those two versions, but I will be giving you guys two examples, and I will be telling you guys which one I have actually picked. So this build right here is going to be a red-yellow. Now, if you guys remember in 2K20, if you guys did play 2K20, this build right here dominated the whole year. I mean, we had the two-way slashing playmaker, you had the contact dunks off rip, you had the three ball that could shoot 7 for 7 every game, you had the great ball handle and the great defense. In this game right here, all of that is true except the contact dunks off rip, but do not worry with this build right here. Trust me, you guys will be able to get contact dunks at a certain overall. Like I said, I will be giving you guys two versions. So this is version number 1. Let's get straight into it. Alright, so for the physical profile, honestly, as I was making this build, I was thinking to myself, you know what? I want to go pure speed because I want to have the most speed off rip. But to be totally honest with you guys, I very much wish I would have went with speed vert on, the original build that I had made, because when you go speed vert, I do believe you just have like a 97 vert and 99 speed and acceleration. So in my personal opinion, I was kind of an idiot not to go speed vert, but since I did make this build with pure speed, we are going to be choosing. Alright, so when it comes to the first variation of this build, this right here looks like a pretty good badge count to me. Now, there is a bit of, leeway when it comes to this build right here. So you are going to have 8 finishing, 10 shooting, 20 playmaking, and 19 defensive. Now, here's my issue with this build personally. I did not make this variation of the build simply because, in my personal opinion, having interior defense upgraded and block upgraded means that you are not going to get scored on in any situation. Whether you're just guarding ISO on the twos and you're going to be going up against probably this build or like a blue and yellow or even a play shot. You guys are going to be able to chase down anyone, and even if you have to switch onto the center, that high interior defense and that high block mixed with the wingspan that I will be talking about later in the video just means that the build is going to be like an absolute demigod. But this variation of the build is not, it does not have interior defense or block. And I've seen a lot of people use this build, and this build, this variation, this badge count is a lot more, it is still very viable, but in my personal opinion, I did not go with this variation, but I'm gonna give you guys a reason why you should make this. Now, a lot of the 2K community relies on badge counts, and this version of the build's badge count is, in my personal opinion, a little bit better, because on this variation, you get 8 finishing, 10 shooting, 20 playmaking, and 19 defensive. Obviously, that you guys can see that. So the 10 shooting, in my personal opinion, is literally perfect. In this game, 10 shooting badges is perfect. That'll be like gold sniper, gold stop and pop, bronze hot zone, and like gold blinders if you guys want to use that. That 10 shooting badges right there is completely perfect. And then for the 8 finishing, you guys can have gold posterizer, gold, I don't even know, like relentless finisher. I don't even know if that's a badge. Anyways, so basically with this build right here, the badge count is the most important. All you're going to be losing is interior defense and block. If you guys do not want that and you guys just want the extra shooting badges, then go with this build right here. And what we're going to be going with for the height is 6'4". Now, I want to talk about this because this is a topic that's going to be brought up a lot in the comments, I'm sure, or I was just speaking to people in my chat and even on Twitter. So basically, a lot of people in this game do end up making a 6'5" two-way slashing playmaker because that was the meta in NBA 2K20. But in my personal opinion, we are going to be going with 6'4". All it is 1 inch difference, and you're going to be losing at 6'5". You are going to be losing all of the dribble moves that, like the Kemba Walker signature size up, the Derrick Rose signature size up, you're going to be losing both of those moves. And in future seasons, you never know when they're going to restrict you from dribble moves. So in my personal opinion, I'm going to take the hit and go 6'4" on both of these builds. So if you guys do want to make this build, if you guys don't care about the dribble moves, make it 6'5", but you guys will have to realize that if you up the wingspan, I'm just going to show you guys real quick. If you up the wingspan to max, you are going to be losing that 84 ball or that 85 ball handle off rip. So just kind of keep that in mind as you are making this build. But since this is my variation of what I'm going to be showing you guys, we are going to be going at 6'4", and we are going to be taking the weight until it hits 95. So at 187 pounds, that is the sweet spot. You still have 48 strength, 75 vertical, but like I said, if you want speed vert, that vertical would look a lot better. So now for the wingspan, what we are going to be doing is maxing it out. All you're going to get is 80 driving dunk off rip, 74 three-pointer, 71 mid-range. Your ball handle still stays at an 85, plus you are 6'4", so you have all the dribble moves in the game. All right, so that's the wingspan. We are going to be going with max. For the takeover, now there's a lot of leniency you can have with takeovers. You actually do get shot take on this build, which is, to me, it makes absolutely no sense. I mean, you have like a 70 mid-range and a 64 three-pointer, so I don't know why you get shot take. But a lot of people are probably going to be going with like slashing take, lock take. But in my personal opinion, the play take is one of the best takeovers in the game. I mean, once you get play take and you use that Jimmy Butler escape, then your defender is not going to be able to stay in front of you. And we don't know exactly when takeover booster will be a thing, but play take with takeover booster is absolutely crazy. Now, I do agree, if I was to have a second choice, I would go lock take, because this build, obviously the defense is crazy. I mean, you get 19 defensive badges with Hall of Fame. So that's the build right there, but I will be taking playmaking takeover. As I said, the build will come out to a two-way playmaker. All right, so now let's get into my variation of the build that I created. Now, after looking at the physical profiles, I know I did make mine a pure speed, but like I said, if you guys want that extra vertical, which I do actually advise you guys take this pie chart right here. Don't do what I did, because I just wanted the high speed off rip when I make the build. Don't do what I did. Have that 88 vertical, because at 99, you're going to have like, I'm pretty sure like 96 vertical, 99 speed, and 99 acceleration. That sounds, absolutely crazy. So just for the build, we are going to be taking speed vert pie chart. All right, so for the finishing category, what we are going to be doing is maxing out the close shot, driving layup, and driving dunk, and we're going to be moving the close shot down to an 82, just so that we have that one little extra badge point, which will become important later on in the build. What we're going to be doing is maxing out the shooting, maxing out free throw, 3-point, and mid-range. So that'll give us a total of 7 shooting badges. That, in my personal opinion, like I said, is going to be more than enough to shoot. The 10 shooting badges would be nice, but with the attributes that I'll be showing you guys later on, and I'll be giving you guys my argument as to why I made this build as opposed to the other one. So now we're going to be moving on to the playmaking. What we're going to be doing is maxing out pass accuracy and ball handle, and then putting the pass accuracy down to 85 instead of 86. You get that one extra attribute upgrade once again. Now we're going to be maxing out the perimeter defense, lateral quickness, steal, block, defensive rebound, and putting the rest on interior defense, which will give us a total of 21 defensive badges. All this comes down to is, do you want that interior defense and block ratings? Because in my personal opinion, those two ratings are some of the most important in the game, but I will say, keep in mind, you do not get rim protector in this game unless you are 6'6" and above. So this build does not get rim protector, but what it does is gets that block rating, which will give you better animations and in terms give you better contest. Because keep in mind, guys, block is what is the contest in this game in the paint. So you want to have that high block. This build is going to be crazy on the 1v1 court. I already know I'm going to be running up a lot of streaks with that on my stream. Also on the 2s court. In my personal opinion, this is the most demigod build in the game. I mean, you're going to be able to shoot because of the 3-pointer very well, the mid-range. The ball handle is great. The defense is amazing. So this is my variation of the build right here, and we are going to be going with 6'4", as I previously mentioned. You keep that 86 ball handle, which at which at max wingspan still lets you keep that 85 ball handle. Now for the weight, we're going to be putting this at 177 pounds. We are going to be 93 speed, 92 acceleration with Gym Rat plus the +4 from 99. You will have 99 speed and acceleration with the speed vert pie chart. So for the wingspan, what we're going to be doing is maxing it out. 85.0 wingspan, and at 99 overall, you will have that 50 interior defense, which in my opinion is the soft spot. You are going to have a 63 block, 98 steal. That is absolutely insane for this build right here. 68 three-pointer, 89 ball handle, and a 84 driving dunk, which means at 99 overall, since you are 6'4", you guys are going to be able to get contact dunks. 99 overall is a sweet spot. You want to keep at a 99 overall no matter what, so you guys can keep your contact dunks. So that is the build right there. We're going to be picking play take as I previously mentioned. All right, so that is the build right there. I hope you guys enjoy the video. I am not going to be showing you guys the badges that you guys want to be using on this build just quite yet, because I'm planning a special video for that. I mean, it's not going to be just a video about badges. It's going to be a little incorporated into, I'm going to be doing a different type of video. But without further ado, I love you guys, man. I hope you guys enjoy this build right here. Have a wonderful rest of your day.